Howdy fellers, and welcome to a brand new LEGO Star Wars 2022 leak video. And in today's video, we have images of two new Spring 2022 LEGO Star Wars sets, and we should have one more on Thursday with a full video, and trust me, there'll be better pictures than what we're gonna see here. There's some pretty blurry images today, but images are images at the end of the day. The set that will be revealed on Thursday will be set number 75339, the Death Star Trash Compactor. That one's gonna be a Walmart exclusive, so that's basically the reason we aren't seeing it now. JK, it got leaked today too, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see its pictures as well. But the other two sets that have been leaked are the 75329 Death Star Trench Run and the 75330 Dagobah Jedi Training. I hate that name. I don't know why they wrote it that way, but it's just, that's the name of the set. So the Death Star Trench Run's gonna have 665 pieces, and this one's gonna retail for $60 in the US, and I'm gonna be really frank with this one. It seems overpriced, and that is a term I don't usually find myself using with LEGO Star Wars sets. I feel like most of them, you know, within the range are pretty fair, like at least compared to one another. This one feels like it's a bit of a stretch for $60. A lot of a stretch for $60. 40 or 50 would have obviously been better. And I'm not a huge fan of the like, oh, $10 cheaper would have been better, but really here, $50, $40 seems like the fair price, and this is probably one a lot of people are going to wait for a sale to go out and buy for like $48.99 or whatever it ends up being. But let's talk a little bit about the design we have in front of us. It's very similar, obviously shape-wise, to what we saw with the May the 4th promo a couple years back that had the A-Wing and TIE interceptors, except this time it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more detailed with the Greebling, probably a bit of a sturdier build. And then we also have an X-Wing, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and two regular TIE fighters trailing them, and that's kind of the idea there. Something really cool they've done here is they've added in some green lasers with the lightsaber blades. I think that's kind of neat. And then the X-Wing is actually a really good micro X-Wing design. I'm really surprised by how good these micro designs are, and they needed to be, because some of the micro designs that LEGO Star Wars comes up with sometimes are really piss poor. These ones are actually very good, and the X-Wing in particular on the very top of it actually has like an R2-D2 printed tile, which is a very nice touch. It's something that would have definitely been necessary. It's, I believe, the first time we've had that on something like this. We've had a lot of micro mini scale X-Wings before, but we've never quite had that nice little mini R2-D2 on there to boot. Now, unfortunately, there are no minifigures included in this set. It's obviously not a set that, you know, has minifigures that go into the build, but they could have gone on a stand separate or right in front of the build. Like, it was definitely something that could have happened. At that, what would we have gotten? What are we missing out on? Darth Vader and a pilot Luke? Not too much there, let's be honest. But I do like the black base, and this is one of those sets that comes with those quote tiles that we've been talking about. This quote in particular from Darth Vader says, "The Force is strong with this one." And then for $80 with 1,000 pieces even, which is pretty cool because usually you don't see sets with like an even piece count at 1,000, so that's nice. The Dagobah Jedi Training. Like I said, I just hate the way the name is written. It affects the set literally zero. Anyway, this one's gonna cost $80, which I think is a much more fair price than what you're paying for the Death Star Trench Run. And just to give you a comparison of the size, you can see the two next to each other here. Maybe they are a little bit more similar, but still, the Dagobah set's a considerable bit wider. And this one actually reminds me of the Winnie the Pooh, like Yoda's hut reminds me of the Winnie the Pooh set. Don't know why, it's just kind of a similar vibe, especially with like the tree branches and stuff coming off of it. Very nice hut build, like really clean and rounded off. I'm a big fan of that. And I'm a surprisingly big fan of the X-Wing wing coming out of the water there, or the swamp, because I really was disappointed that we weren't going to get more than just the wing of the X-Wing, but it actually fits. It works with the build. It's at a nice 45-degree angle. It's not as bad as I had expected. And then the three figures in here are Dagobah Luke Skywalker, it's upside down currently, the R2-D2 with a bunch of mud on him, and then Yoda. And I can't tell if these figures are going to be exclusive or if they're going to be reprints from previous figures we've had of them. I really don't care one way or the other. We've had these characters so many times, even if they are slightly different, it's whatever to me at this point. We can certainly expect some interior detail for the Yoda's hut. Unfortunately, we just don't have images of it at this current point in time. And it was supposed to be revealed Thursday, but it also leaked today, the 75339 Death Star Trash Compactor. This is the $90 set. It's supposed to be a Walmart exclusive in the US, but you can still buy it in other countries and on lego.com, and it's going to include 802 pieces. This one looks really solid. it just doesn't feel like it's worth $90, unfortunately. It does have the Princess Leia minifigure, the Han Solo, the Luke Skywalker, and the Chewbacca figure. These figures actually seem to look really good, and they have quite a bit more detail. The Stormtroopers are getting rid of their black waist piece, and they're actually upgrading, or downgrading, depending on how you look at it, to a white waist piece, so this is more in line with the clone troopers that we see nowadays, and it seems like it's possible these ones are getting hip printing, so unlike the clone troopers, which are completely blank on the hips, these ones will actually be printed. If that's the case, that is definitely LEGO favoring the original trilogy sets as always to give them the better quality than the prequel trilogy. But with this set, we have the quote on the front that says, "One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner." And then it also is something that you can actually have compact, of course. So you can have it in this really wide mode, or you can have the two walls pushed in much tighter than we see here. These sets should be getting a full reveal here on Thursday, March 24th. If you want to see that with full HD images plus the Death Star Trash Compactor, make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on, and they'll be releasing officially to be able to purchase on April 24th, I believe. And one final note, the clone minifig packs are actually back available on lego.com as of the recording of this video, 5:45 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, March 22nd. That is obviously apt to change, but if you do want to purchase some, I've got an affiliate link in the description below. It'll help support the channel, and you can buy the thing you've been waiting to buy. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button. Let me know what you think about these sets in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.